What up, everybody? You know what it is, CPL Access, baby. I just want to do a quick check-in, man. Talk to you guys about something real quick. Um, it has to do with the whole fitness, healthy look and mentality and all that stuff, man. Something that I've really been thinking about as I obsess. And first of all, let me say, I agree with a lot of the people out there that I look up to when they say that you got to be obsessed about a goal. You know what I mean? It's got to be forefront on your mind all the time, especially if it's something to do like with a bodybuilding show or a fitness or a physique show or whatever it might be, whatever your goals might be. There's a business, whatever. You know what I mean? You got to have a certain level of obsession when dealing with things like that, man, to be successful, in my opinion. So, with that, you don't want to go overboard, man. You've got to be able to balance. And give the appropriate amount of attention and time to other things in life, man. Because it's not all just about bodybuilding and fitness. You know, we're at a situation where a person is just on their own, no kids, no family, no wife, no relationships. Then, okay, in an extreme situation like that, I could see it. Just being a singular focus with no other purpose or drive in life. That's it. But that's not the reality for a majority of us out here. And with that, man, it's not all about what you look like. There's so many other facets to this game, man. And I was just watching some content, and something I heard really struck me. It's about, this is something that I spoke on. It's about enriching other people, man. If what you're doing, A, doesn't make you a better person, and B, in turn, allow you to enrich the lives of other people and help them, and give them tools or advice or experience and things like that to allow them to be better people or help change their lives in a positive way. What are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a waste of time. It's not about like how you look. Granted, okay, yeah, I get it. Like, to be successful in these shows and competitions, yeah, you gotta look great. But after that, what's your life like outside of that? You're on stage for a few minutes. You know what I mean? What are you doing with the rest of your time? Are you helping anyone? Service work. You know, it's comparable to the things that I employ in my life on a daily basis. That help me stay clean and sober. I've touched on that a little bit. I know y'all see it when I'm driving. I do these clips in the car. You see the little symbol hanging off the rear view. That's my AA symbol. You know what I mean? And I like to not make that a secret. It's a part of who I am, and that's that program has helped me get here. Learn a lot more about myself on my journey. But anyway, you gotta help people, man. You gotta be able to enrich the lives of the people around you. Like, that should be one of your ultimate goals. You know what I mean? Do you want to be remembered as a guy who was just totally self-centered and obsessed with himself and his own success, and didn't do anything to reach other people? You know what I mean? I feel so passionate about that because there's some, man. I love the people that I care about. I care about everybody. A lot of people piss me off, but I care about everybody. I want to see everyone do well. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, especially the ones that I love or that I care about. It's really difficult for me to let people in close, but once I do, I don't want to see anything other than success for them. Anything short of that, especially if they're under my guidance or they take any of my advice, I understand that they've got to own their choices, and their life is their responsibility. But I feel disappointed in myself, like I haven't made a big enough impact. That's just a testament to the kind of person that I am. That might, that statement may contradict some of the opinions that people have of me, but those opinions are fucking retarded, because the motherfuckers that have those opinions of me don't fucking know me for shit. They don't know me at all. You know what I'm saying? I give a fuck about people, and I want to see people do well. What I don't tolerate is excuses and bullshit. You know what I mean? I've pretty much been on my own, outside of my mother and father's house since I was 13 years old, 14 years old. And, making a way for myself, whatever way that I could. So I've never had anything handed to me, ever. Not once in my fucking life. I've never had a handout. Anything that I've ever gotten, or that I have, or lost, or given away through stupidity, I've gotten myself. You know what I mean? That's not to say that I haven't gotten help along the way and support along the way, but I've had to grind it, man. I've had to learn pretty much how to be a man since an early age, all on my own. I didn't have any positive role models. You know what I mean? My dad, I love him to death. God rest his soul. You know, he didn't instill in me the kind of lessons that I needed in life to become a man. That's why, one of the reasons why, you know, I made some of the choices I did as a younger man and got into some trouble. But now I really feel like I've come to a place, and I'm in a position where, and I believe that I've got a lot to offer, and it only helps me get better. You know what I mean? The more people that I can reach and that I can help, whether it be fitness or just life motivation, period. You know what I mean? Because I am the one. I am the one. I've been, you know, to pretty much every bottom, lowest of the low. You know what I mean? Done some low ass shit, some shady ass shit, and I've come back from it. And I think that I've surpassed the stations, the previous stations in life that I've reached, and I feel like I'm finally coming into my own in an area, like I said, that allows me to have the confidence and the assurance that the advice and the experience that I share with other people is solid, man. It's valid. You know, I got something to say, and man, honestly, if motherfuckers want to listen, good. If they don't, fuck them. You know what I mean? Because the ones that it reaches, those are the ones that needed to hear it. But anyway, to touch back on what I was saying, man, it's not all about what you look like. You know what I mean? If you're out there and you got fitness goals and you fall short, don't stay in that. Don't stay in that. You got to come out of that. You got to push forward because you're worth it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you that you're a failure, or that, you know, you can hear it in the statements that people give you. Oh yeah, you've done so great so far. Just keep going. You know what I mean? They don't have the confidence in you, but you know what? You don't need their confidence. You've got it in yourself. You don't need that shit. You don't need other motherfuckers to validate you. Does it feel good? Hell yeah, it feels good to have people believe in you. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, when you get to where you want to be, you're gonna look back and realize that all the hard ass shit, you did that shit on your own. And you can be proud of that. You did all that shit on your own. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody help you do those push-ups. Nobody help you do that cardio. Ain't nobody help you get up at 3 o'clock. Ain't nobody help you stick to your diet. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody help you do all the dailies. You know what I'm saying? If you got a gym partner, sure, that shit helps, you know, motivation-wise. But with this shit, you do it on your own, man. End of the day, most of, if not all of the work is done by you. And I mean, you can get into you know, the details and be like, well, you had a diet coach, and you know, you had a workout advisor, whatever the fuck you want to say, man. But you know what I mean? Like, bottom line, you can have the information handed to you and do fuck all with it. You know what I mean? These people are just vehicles to assist you in those avenues to reach your goal. You know what I mean? You're worth it. You're fucking important, and you matter. You know what I mean? You matter to me, straight up. I swear to God. You know what I mean? Anybody that, you don't even have to have reached the bottom. You know what I mean? But anybody that has problems, and we all got problems, but anybody out there that decides, you know, that day comes where you decide, where you're just like, you know what, fuck this, man. And you have to have that attitude. You're just like, fuck this shit, man. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to fucking do some shit differently. You know what I mean? You know, for the longest time, I thought that I had all the answers. And, you know, that's a joke in and of itself. Because I didn't have shit. I don't know shit. I still don't know shit. You know what I mean? Like, I really have no idea what this life is all about. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I've got an idea on how I should live today and how I should try to help people today. You know what I mean? And that's the ultimate goal, man. But like I was saying, man, if you're done making the excuses, if you're tired of fucking where you're at right now, and you're done with all the bullshit, all the drama, you know, the self-doubt, you know, you can alleviate a lot of that shit out your life. All the negativity, you've got to disallow negativity access into your mind and your life and your spirit, because that shit is toxic and it's going to eat you up. So distance yourself from people that discredit you or devalue your efforts. Distance yourself from situations that are unhealthy. You know what I mean? You might get bored. Make new friends. You know, this is a big ass world. Make new friends. There's a lot of other good people in it. And, you know, chances are, if the people in your life, all they're trying to do is get you to go out and kick it and have beers every weekend, or fuck it, it's Wednesday funk night. Oh shit, it's Thursday fucking college night. Oh shit, it's Friday fucking whatever the fuck night. You know what I mean? Once you stop engaging in those activities with those people, you're gonna see how quickly and how far away they move from you, because you have nothing else to offer them in their mind besides someone to party with and wallow in negativity, and that's all that shit is, man. You know, my coach tells me, if it's not bettering your life, don't do it. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. You know, and that sounds simple enough, but I understand completely that it can be difficult, man. It can be really difficult. I've tried this, like with sobriety. You know, I spent the better part of my adult life battling that shit, and it was always somebody else's fault. You know what I mean? I got in trouble this time because I drank this alcohol, or I got in trouble that time because I was with these people, or if I would have only waited an hour before I went and hung out at this place. No. No. Had I not been getting wasted, I would have never put myself in those situations. These are all things you got to consider, man. You know, ultimately, it is up to you. Everything is up to you. You know what I mean? If you live an honorable life, you know what I mean? There are things that are out of your control. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just shit that happens that you can't dictate. But you can make a choice on how you're going to move away from those situations or engage them. You know, depending on what's needed at that time. You know what I mean? But the point is, it is fucking up to you, period. Stop blaming other motherfuckers. Stop blaming your childhood. Stop blaming fucking not having time to work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to eat. Motherfucker, Google is crazy. It's all out there. You know what I mean? And if you don't understand it, I guarantee you know somebody who knows somebody at least who can explain that shit to you. You know what I mean? You've got to do the ask. You've got to get out there and figure shit out sometimes on your own. You know what I mean? You got to reach out outside your little comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, just stop making excuses and, you know, make reasons. You know, stop looking for all the excuses. You can sit there and find 10 excuses for why you can't or shouldn't do something. But I challenge you to find one reason why you should. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you that one reason will blast all the negative excuses and reasons why you couldn't or shouldn't do something out the water. 100% of the time. Guaranteed. You know what I mean? You gotta be accountable. And I'm not talking about the other people. You gotta be accountable to yourself. To yourself, man. You have to. You know, on a daily basis, you gotta wake up and make a decision to activate. You know what I mean? Turn yourself on. You know, as soon as you wake up. You know, if you feel like, if you can sense it, you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, man, cut that shit off immediately. And just compose yourself for a minute. You know what I mean? And be thankful for the one blessing that you've gotten so far, right off the top. You got another day. You're getting blessed from the moment you open your eyes. You're alive. You know what I mean? Some of the situations in your life may not be optimal, but you got the power to change them. It may not change today, it may not change tomorrow, it may not change a year from now, but they will change as long as you make the decisions. You know what I mean? And the choices, and take action every day on a daily basis. It is completely up to you, man. I can't reiterate that enough. And with that, I'm gonna stop running my mouth. I'm gonna get a meal in, and I'm gonna hit the gym. Peace out, CP All Access. I love you guys, man. Have a great day.